Melissa here. I wanted to talk today about thinking it through. If you like this, subscribe, hit the button. Okay, so get into the bare bones of things, which I like to do. I like to be giving people content. That's what I hope my channel will do. I'm still working on learning a lot, so bear with me. Okay, so let's talk about thinking it through. That I had just seen let me see, a YouTuber who has the 5 second rule book with Mel Robbins, and I really didn't care for this concept that much. I think we need to think things out quite a bit. We need to really work at looking at things. And I know I'm not going to talk about this particular YouTuber who has a context of just using this material to say, let's get things done and not procrastinate. I'm not a procrastinator. I actually have a hard time slowing down because there's so much I want to get done during the day. I'm just like, go, go, go. And I work really hard at relationships and I work really hard at my work and learning. And I just have a lot of energy and a lot of passion to get things done. So, but I don't like that 5 second rule with, like, even last night I was thinking about it and I was like, okay, I should take a shower. And I'm like, nope, nope, not yet. I've got, to wrap up some things that I was thinking about and really needed to finish working through something. And so, I'm somebody who's self-disciplined enough to say, okay, I'm going to wait on this. And then when the time is right, yes, I'm doing it. So I don't feel I need a 5 second rule. But anyways, thinking things through, let's talk about that. We are in a society that's not even thinking about abortion. I don't know why people cannot think nowadays. We just trash babies left and right. I know in other countries they just kind of leave them on the side of the road or whatever. And I don't know why people are doing this at such a huge level, except that it would seem they are worried about money. Um, Money is not the bottom line. It does have a place. We can see with the coronavirus thing here that the economy structure is just falling apart. What the economy I think will be in the end is our faith. I think it's going to be either we have that faith in the end days to come to know Christ, or we will not. And that's the real economy to me. Yes, food and water will definitely be a high value commodity in the end days, but we still are obligated to trust God and not go around killing babies. I mean, it's just not okay. We don't know what tomorrow holds, and nobody can predict it, not even Warren Buffett, who has been an amazing stock broker or stock. He's been into the stocks for years, well known, but nobody can predict the future. And this is why I like to keep it close to home. I like to keep everything kind of close to home. I like to focus on the most important things, and those are our walk with God. He's number one. The Bible even says, if you do not forsake your father, your mother, um, you are not worthy of me. Your son, your daughter, you're not worthy of me. And it doesn't necessarily mean that those relationships with family have to be severed, but many times they are. They are. You're putting God first in your family, and it is what it is. I mean, if they don't like it, it's just too bad. You're trying to follow God. My thoughts are too that this day we will serve the Lord. If you want to join me, great. If you don't, well, see ya. I mean, I'm not somebody who is really desperate or really needs people. I like to reach out to people. I like to help, but I'm not somebody who's real dependent on people. So we want to follow God. This is the real economy, okay? Following God, following our marriage. Marriage is very important, and yes, we all go through up and downs, and we, have all these stuff to deal with in life, but marriage we want to build. And I have known my husband since second grade, and we've been married coming up 29 years. So it's something that God just put us together, and it's been meant to be. So that was definitely God. And I'm a mother of many kids, and I love being a mother. And I love my family. I love being home. I love lots of things. So I'm somebody who takes care of myself. I have my hobbies, and I'm really happy with life. I also like to work, so that's something that I may get back into again because I love to work. But right now I also love being home. So I'm always torn between how much to give to the home, which my home life is definitely priority, and how much to give to, just a job to bring in a little more income. So for now, until I can, have the time to work more. But even then, I mean, I don't know. I do like doing my stuff. So, okay, so how do we think through motherhood? Now, I came up with something last night that I want to share, and I think it's important. I think a lot of these girls who are at the abortion clinics obviously are hurting. They don't have good mothers for the most part, I would say. If they have not been taught that it's wrong to kill your child, and I'm not saying these people are really bad. I mean, some girls are at the clinic without their parents knowing because of different reasons. You can have good parents, but what I'm trying to say is there must be a problem somewhere in the family for a girl to go and just have an abortion without talking to her parents, or the mother forcing her or influencing her into this. So how can we help mothers? I don't know. I've always I need to think about this some more, but the abortion clinic has these girls already there, and I'd love to help them, but I'm starting to think that the real problem is the mothers. The mothers about my age who have teenage daughters or a little bit older, and they haven't extended maternal warmth or nurture or care enough to help their daughters. Why are daughters feeling they cannot talk to their mothers? What is going on here? Do we have mothers nowadays who are so narcissist and all they do is care about themselves, and they don't give their daughters a voice? Or are the mothers working so much that they can't help their daughters? Do mothers just not want to be grandmothers at all nowadays? What is the problem? And I want to dig into that a little deeper in my next video. What are some things that you guys think may be the problem that the girls are not getting their needs met who are going to these abortion clinics? Because this has been happening not in just my generation, but the generation before me. So we're looking at the last 70 years probably of abortion really increasing. So what kind of mothers are raising daughters who can't trust them and rely on them? Let's talk about that in my next video. Okay, take care, subscribe. Thank you. Bye-bye.